Let me guess, you clicked on this video because your aim looks like this. Nah, dude, my aim is dog shit.
Quack.
But worry no more, because in today's video, I'll be showing you how to get better aim to beam your enemies across all ranges, and so you can start winning all your gunfights, whether you're new to the game or a veteran that's been grinding for a while. I promise you, by the end of this video, you're going to see your accuracy go from noob to pro real quick. My name is Sisco, a 5-time Majors finalist and former #1 leaderboard player, and these are the best aim tips I've picked up over the years of grinding Call of Duty Mobile. Number 1. Crosshair Placement. Yes, I know you probably heard this over a million times, but let me show you why this actually matters a lot. Picture yourself in this scenario, where you're rotating to the next hardpoint, and suddenly, an enemy pops out of nowhere. In case number 1, this bot here doesn't have his crosshair placed, which leads to his deserved death. Clearly, he had no chance. In case number 2, you. After watching this video, have your crosshair perfectly placed where you'd anticipate an enemy to peek out of, which leads to an easy kill. Easy, right? When slowed down, you can clearly see why having good crosshair placement is necessary. Having bad crosshair placement requires you to make big adjustments to correct your aim, which costs you valuable milliseconds, and in a game like COD Mobile, every millisecond counts. Another tip to keep in mind while placing your crosshair is placing it slightly ahead of where your opponent is going, to make up for a slow ADS gun, which helps to maximize accuracy. Talking about maximizing accuracy, I know exactly what you need: the REDMAGIC 10 Air. Thank you REDMAGIC for sponsoring today's video. The REDMAGIC 10 Air is powered by the all-new Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 plus their very own dedicated processor, the Red Core R3. It comes with a 120Hz screen display while boasting a whopping 960Hz of multi-touch sampling rate, giving you the most responsive and precise swipes you can ever have in a gaming phone. Other than that, the REDMAGIC 10 Air has a AMOLED Full HD display with a screen-to-body ratio of 93.7% for a bezel-less and true full-screen experience. But Sisco, I can only play 2 fingers. Well, worry not, because just like any other REDMAGIC phone out there, the 10 Air also comes with 520Hz shoulder triggers and matching RGB lights to further elevate the gaming experience. And let me stop you before you ask about the battery, because this John comes with a 6000 mAh battery providing you up to 28 hours of power. Overheating? Never heard of that, because this phone comes packed with the Ice X cooling system featuring 9 layers of advanced cooling, which makes it colder than your relationship. Now, have you ever wondered why my videos look so bright and vivid? It's actually from REDMAGIC's built-in filters. You can find this under the control panel in game space, and from there you get a variety of choices from car, shoot, and MOBA. Lastly, thanks to the 80-watt fast charging brick, this device goes from 0 to 100% in just 52 minutes. Don't settle for average. Upgrade to the REDMAGIC 10 Air using my link in the description down below and unleash your true potential. With that being said, let's get back into the video. Number 2. Learning gun recoil patterns. Have you ever tried shooting at someone from afar and this happens? This bot right here didn't learn to control his recoil, which is why he lost his gunfight and died. Every gun in COD Mobile has its own unique recoil pattern. But what is recoil? There's 2 types of recoil: horizontal and vertical. Vertical recoil pulls your aim upwards, while horizontal recoil makes your aim drift side to side. Pulling down helps counteract the vertical recoil, and pulling down towards the opposite side of the gun's recoil helps for horizontal. As much as possible, pick attachments that reduce horizontal recoil, as it is harder to control. Now you don't have to go into training mode and learn all the recoil of every single gun. Pick your favorite from each category and focus on mastering its recoil. Mastering recoil patterns is something that a lot of players overlook, thinking that it's not really important. But when I took my time to master it, it changed the way I played the game. Number 3. Recoil strafing. Recoil strafing is the ability to control recoil with your movement. To do this, you need to know the recoil pattern of your gun ahead of time, as mentioned in tip number 2. Examples for this can be these 2 guns, the CBR and the GKS. The CBR's recoil goes through the top right, so what you have to do is strafe towards the direction of the recoil while shooting. Same goes for the GKS. The recoil of this gun goes through the top left, so for this case, we strafe to the left. This makes it easier to control the horizontal recoil of the gun, considering all you gotta do is pull down vertically instead of diagonally. Master this aiming technique, and I guarantee you will be beaming from really long ranges. Number 4. Lowering your sensitivity. You've seen people like Borg, Miney, and Balor all playing on a really high sensitivity, making a lot of flashy plays. Although it does look cool, it doesn't necessarily mean that having a high sense might be for you. If you find yourself in situations like this, where you're over flicking, missing targets, and having trouble keeping your aim steady, your sensitivity might be too high. You might be asking, how do you find the right sensitivity? Start by lowering your settings bit by bit until you feel comfortable. Aim for a balance where you can turn quickly enough to react, but still maintain control. Remember, there is no such thing as the perfect sensitivity. The right sensitivity is what feels comfortable for you. What may seem high to you may be low for others, and vice versa. And most importantly, stop changing your sensitivity over and over again, as it messes up with your muscle memory. Stick to one sensitivity and master it. Number 5. Aim over movement. What if I told you that doing a lot of movement does more bad than good? That's because movement requires you to look in different directions, which automatically messes up with your crosshair placement, which in return ruins your aim. Stick to the basics, like sliding or jumping. If you're doing all this and dying right after without landing a single bullet, then you're doing too much. Remember, in situations like this, less is more. Prioritize aiming and you'll notice how much more gunfights you'll be winning. Trust me. In the end, if you think about it, you can kill your enemies with movement. Number 6. Practice routines. All of the information I just gave you would go to complete waste if you don't take your time and practice. So let's hop into the training room together and I'm going to show you guys how I personally warm up before playing. To start off, click on the yellow wrench at the top left of your screen to open up the command panel. From here, you want your location to be medium and your speed to be medium as well. Then as for movement complexity, slide jump. And lastly, your toward must be set to forward and back. Then of course, add all the bots you can. Apply everything you learned while running this routine, and with consistency, you will notice a huge improvement in your aim. Lastly, if this video gets 5,000 likes, I'll upload a full guide video teaching you guys how to snipe like a pro, breaking down everything you need to unleash your true potential. As always, thank you so much for watching today's video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.